This is Robocop, fully articulated, 24 studs tall, and built entirely from Lego. Let's build him.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Welcome to my new series where I take my childhood action heroes and rebuild them in Lego. I grew up in the 90s and I fondly remember watching Robocop as a kid. It was violent but somehow very cool, so I had to build him. This figure is very posable with articulation at the neck, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, waist, hip, knee, and ankle. And you can build your own by following the steps here. PDF instructions also available on my web store. Links in description. When it comes to action figures, I always start with the head. It sets the tone for everything that follows and is a very important step for me. My first version wasn't good enough. I just didn't like how the visor looked, so I went back to the drawing board. For version 2, I stacked some 1x2 plates for the visor instead and recessed the 1x1 round tiles by using headlight bricks, and that switch worked a lot better. I used snot bricks to tile off the back and brackets to complete the jaw and the bottom portion. The whole model uses pixel ball joints and sockets. These are small and easy to hide inside the build, and they give you a solid range of motion without bulk. Robocop's hands are two-toned, black and light gray, so I reflected that in the build with a separation of tiles. The piece doing most of the work here is the Travis brick. It's a modified brick with 5 studs, very versatile, and I use it in almost every build. The forearm connects to the upper arm with a robot claw and a 1x1 plate with bar. Simple connection, but gives rotation and elbow movement. Curves and tiles to clean up the shaping, then a toe ball joint to prep for the shoulder connection. The cherry on top is the Auto 9, his sidearm which is clipped on with his new ring piece. It's quite a useful piece because you can build underneath plates or bricks too. Build a mirrored version of that arm and both arms are done. Legs start at the feet. If you look at the original Robocop design, there are these support poles running off the back of the heels. I built them using 1x3 bars connected to bar holders, and they give the figure a little extra stability when posing. Ball joints for the ankle, which connects to the calf. I used a mixture of curves and tiles for a slightly rounded look. For the thigh, plates, tiles, curves, and snot bricks form the basis of this portion. Each leg has socket plates at the knee and hip, and those are what connect to the groin section. The groin section uses the Travis brick again at the center. It holds both legs and will connect to the torso later. And that's the bottom half, all done. The torso is the most critical part of the build because it connects everything: head, both arms, and the waist. 4 socket plates are housed in here. The key here was keeping the socket plate deep enough so I could hide the joint as much as possible. Once all the color blocking is done, it's mostly figuring out where the brackets and snot bricks have to be positioned so I can build outwards from there. The armor shaping had to read as Robocop immediately. Anyone who sees this should know who it is without being told, and I used a lot of curves, wedged elements, slopes to achieve this, and also round out the body. Once the torso is done, everything snaps together easily. Now let's see if we can recreate some of his iconic poses. If you like my model of Robocop, please give me a thumbs up and comment who would look good as an action figure. If you want to support this channel, you can buy the instructions for this model too. Links below. Thanks and see you in the next one.